Hey guys, this is Jackie the Color Diva coming to you again on YouTube. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I just want to come on to you today and share with you how to do a color consultation in the salon. Again, I'm Jackie the Color Diva. I am an American board certified hair colorist, author of the book Hair Color Simplified, educator, salon specialist, and consultant. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to do a color consultation and what are the core areas in your color consultation that you need to be talking about, okay? First thing is history. You need to know the history of your client's hair, what is being done, what has been done to their hair. Ask a bunch of questions on their history from when it was the last time they had a chemical service, especially if their hair is long, medium length. They have about 4 to 5 years worth of hair on their head, and you need to know what has been going on within those couple of years. From there, you need to know the type of hair that they have. Is it the type of hair? Is it fine? Well, the texture of the hair is fine, medium, or coarse. And then the type of hair. Is it straight, curly, coily, or curly, or wavy? You need to know the type of hair because, again, hair color shows differently on different types of hair. If you have straight hair, it's going to give you the best shine, the best light from your color. So if you have straight hair, it's going to give that light reflects so much better off of straight hair as opposed to curly hair, where curly hair absorbs that light. So depending on the type of texture and the type of hair that you have determines how that color is going to look on your hair. Okay, so just be mindful of that when you do have a picture of a style that you want or a color that you want. What is it showing and what type of hair is it showing on? Because if you have a different texture or type of hair, it's going to show totally different on your head of hair, okay? After that, you need to know, we talked about history, we talked about the type, we talked about the texture. Now you want to know how thick it is. Again, that's fine, medium, or coarse. Again, because the hair is going to accept that color so much faster depending on how thick that hair is. And determine how much of the product that you need as well determines, goes according to how thick their hair is. Thicker hair takes more product. Finer hair takes less product, okay? From there, you need to know, what do you need to know next? The porosity of the hair. How fast will absorb the liquid or how fast will absorb the color once it's being applied. So is the porosity resistant? Is it overporous or is it normal? So you need to know that before you even start. So do a porosity test before you start. The elasticity. How well does it stretch and return back to its normal? You need to know that as well, because if the hair has poor elasticity and then you go and add a chemical to it, it's just going to make it stretch even more. Stretch to the point where it might pop off. So if they have very bad elasticity, you want to strengthen the hair up first before you even do a color services. So that's why it's important to analyze the hair, talk with your clients so that you know what is happening and what is going to happen to the hair. Because if you don't take that elasticity test and you go put that color on and you're finishing that color and that color just starts to stretch and the hair starts to stretch and pop off, you're like, oh crap. So you want to make sure you take that elasticity test, okay? Now, next after that, you need to know what level are you starting with when you're doing this color service? Because you need to know where you're starting at in order to know where you want to go. So you have to know their starting level, whether it's a natural level or a tinted level. Like my hair is a tinted level. I have 3 different colors in my hair. So I have to know the level for my root area, the level for my front area, and then the level and tone for the back area. So therefore, if I want a color, you might have to have 3 different bowls determining what I have in my hair because I have 3 different tones in my hair. So you might have to have 3 different bowls to attack each of those sections. So you need to know the level, and then you need to know what tone do they want to go to and what level do they want to go to, okay? After you determine that, then you're going to do your formulation. When you do your formulation, how are you going to do that? Are you going to do a single process, a double process? Is it going to be a balayage? Are you just doing foils? What are you doing to that hair to get it to what they want to? And then you're going to say, what is the agreed upon color that y'all decided on? Just because your client says, go on, girl, do what you want to do, you still want to tell her exactly what you're doing. Because what if she don't like a certain shade or a certain color, and then you just go ahead and do it and don't tell her what you're doing? Then she might not like it at the end, and then you're stuck. But you said, you told me go on, do what I want to do, but then she don't like it. So I still would say have an agreed upon color before you even start. Whether she brought in a picture of a color, or she brought in something off of Facebook, Pinterest, whatever. Make sure you match it up with your coloring book and y'all agree upon that color, okay? Next, you need to know, after you decided what kind of technique that you're doing, you need to know the timing. How long is it going to take to do this service? Because if your client don't have the time to get it done, then you're stuck and then she's rushing you. And it's nothing like getting rushed doing a coloring service, because you're going to have some problems or some mistakes, and you don't want to do any shortcuts. Shortcuts cause more harm than good. So you want to make sure they have enough time and you have enough time between clients and they have enough time to be in the salon to get the service done. So make sure you give at least an hour to 2 hours between each chemical service in the salon. So if she's getting color, basically if she came in for a regular blow dry and curl service, that's 1 hour. Now she's getting color, I might need to add an hour to 2 hours for whatever I'm going to do. Okay, so make sure you have adequate time and they have adequate time. You don't want to start this and then she says, well, I need to be to work in 30 minutes. Then you're like, what do you do? So you want to make sure you tell them the amount of time that they need to be in the salon. After the timing, you need to tell them what is the maintenance that is going to require to keep up this coloring service. So if they want a platinum card and they're not trying to come in every 3 to 4 weeks to get their roots done, that might not be the service that you want to give them, okay? So if they don't want to be committed to a every 3 week or 4 week service, then don't give them that service that requires that maintenance for that. If you know they're going to only come in for for a month or whatever, then give them a service that don't require a lot of demarcation, so they don't have to worry about getting here in 3 or 4 weeks, and they can kind of go a couple of months or a month without getting it redone again, okay? After that, determine what the price is going to be before you even start. Tell them the price, because it might not be in their budget. It's nothing like doing this service and you say $450 and they say, well, I thought it was only going to be $250. What happens then? You might have to eat that difference. So to avoid that, tell them what the price is before you even start. When you tell them the price, then they can determine if it's in their budget or not. If it's not in their budget, and if you were doing a triple service, then you might say, okay, instead of doing the relaxer, color, and highlight, let's just do the relaxer and color, and then the next time you come in, we can do the highlight. That way, it kind of fit their budget. They can kind of budget out for the next service. And you tell them what it's going to cost then, okay? And then you always send them home with the maintenance products to keep their hair up at home as well. So incorporate that in your price so that they don't have to worry about whether they're going to get it or not. If you incorporate the shampoo and conditioner, the right shampoo and conditioner that they need for their hair in the maintenance products that go along with it, you know that they're going to take care of their hair while they're away from the salon. I still kind of put them on a treatment basis, like this week you come in for this week, the next time you come in, you're going to get a treatment. The next time you come in, you'll get your relaxer. Then the next time you come in, you know, they will be on a regimen so that you don't steer from their regimen. So that way the hair stays healthy, the client stays satisfied, and you're satisfied, and you are, at the end of the day, the person that they would look forward to coming to getting their services done at each and every time. Because once you have a color client, you have a client for life, because they're going to constantly want different things all the time with that color. And I learned my lesson. I learned that once they get color, they get addicted to it. So I love the addiction of color. That is my specialty. That's what I love to do. Hey, the more the merrier. The more color you want, the happier I am. So let them get addicted to that color so they can constantly keep coming in for those coloring services. So that is what is required in a consultation. Make sure you go through the list, sit down and talk to them, take that extra 15 minutes to sit down and really get to know what they want, what they desire, and what they want their results to be. Taking that extra 15 minutes will save you in the long run. It will prevent you from having mistakes. You have the right formulation that you need, the right technique that you need, and you know everything about their hair that you need to know as far as their medicine that they're taking, all of that good stuff. Just take that extra time to do that consultation. Okay, so I hope this was helpful to you. I'm thankful that you came to my YouTube channel to review this information. Again, I will constantly have information for you that has to help with color. When you're in the salon, these are some of the things that I do. And we want to make sure that we're giving our clients everything that we need to do a successful service for them and a quality service. So this is what's required for a consultation. So I hope this was helpful to you. And just keep checking out my videos. Keep subscribing to my videos. Let people know, share, just in case if you're a student and you know other students need to know about this information, share it with them. Let them know. Follow Jackie the Color Diva on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, and I will keep coming up with some videos to help you with your color journey. Thank you again. This is Jackie the Color Diva. I'll see you on the next video.